The 79th edition of the Eurovision Song Contest 2026 exploded into controversy on Tuesday night as boos, technical complaints, political protests and shock eliminations completely overshadowed the music. And one of the biggest casualties of the night was none other than Boy George. The Culture Club icon made a surprise appearance as part of San Marino's entry, but despite the excitement surrounding his involvement, the act failed to qualify for Saturday's grand final, leaving viewers stunned. While Boy George's Eurovision hopes came crashing down, it was Israel's qualification that truly sent social media into meltdown. Israeli singer Noam Bedin secured a place in the final with his emotional ballad Michelle, but his performance immediately became one of the most talked about moments of the night for reasons far beyond the song itself. Inside Vienna's packed Wiener Stadthalle Arena, the atmosphere reportedly turned tense as some audience members loudly booed and shouted anti-Israel slogans during the performance, while others passionately cheered Noam's name in support. Unlike previous years, Austrian broadcaster ORF chose not to mute or censor reactions from the crowd, meaning the hostility was clearly audible during the live TV broadcast. Shortly after the semi-final ended, organizers confirmed that security had removed multiple audience members from the arena for disruptive behavior. According to a joint statement from ORF and the European Broadcasting Union, one protester had been sitting close to a microphone and repeatedly shouted during Israel's performance before being escorted out. But while the political tensions dominated headlines, viewers watching from home were raging about something else entirely: the sound quality. Almost immediately after the show began, furious Eurovision fans flooded social media with complaints about what many described as muddy, hollow, and terrible audio mixing. Thousands of viewers claimed they could barely hear hosts Victoria Swarovski and Michael Ostrovsky because the backing music was overpowering the commentary. Others argued the sound problems were actively ruining performances and making the live show difficult to watch. Fans vented online that the music felt louder than the presenters themselves, while some even joked the strange audio made parts of the show feel AI-generated. For a competition built around live music and huge vocal performances, the technical issues quickly became a major embarrassment. Despite the chaos, 10 countries still successfully secured spots in Saturday's grand final, including current favorites Finland, represented by duo Pete Parkkonen and Linda Lampenius. But Eurovision 2026 is rapidly becoming one of the competition's most politically divided years ever. In a dramatic move, Ireland, Spain, Slovenia, Iceland and the Netherlands all chose to boycott this year's contest over Israel's participation amid the ongoing Gaza conflict. The decision marked a historic moment for Ireland in particular, with broadcaster RTE refusing to compete for the first time in more than 6 decades. Instead of airing the Eurovision final, Irish television will reportedly show the legendary Father Ted Eurovision parody episode A Song for Europe, a move many viewers branded iconic trolling. The episode famously sees priests Ted and Dougal enter a ridiculous song contest with the chaotic track My Lovely Horse in an attempt to stop Ireland from winning and being forced to host Eurovision again. Meanwhile, Slovenia is reportedly planning special Palestine-themed programming instead of the contest, while Spain will air an alternative music special during Eurovision weekend. Behind the scenes, organizers are facing growing pressure over how political tensions are affecting the event. Eurovision has always thrived on outrageous performances, camp spectacle and friendly international rivalry. But recent years have seen the competition increasingly pulled into global political conflict. Russia was expelled following the invasion of Ukraine in 2022, while Israel's participation has triggered repeated protests over the war in Gaza. Security in Vienna has reportedly been massively tightened this week, with extra police deployed across the Austrian capital amid fears of further demonstrations during the final. Organizers have also introduced stricter voting safeguards this year after accusations that coordinated campaigns unfairly boosted Israel's entry in previous contests. Even with all the controversy, the show itself still delivered classic Eurovision madness, glitter, giant staging, dramatic ballads and chaotic fan reactions included. But after a night filled with boos, boycotts, technical disasters and Boy George's shock exit, it's clear Eurovision 2026 has already become one of the wildest and most controversial contests in years.